past. Um, I'm excited for it though, as always.
Absolutely. Any match that BrianYi is in is going to be an interesting one,
Indeed.
for sure. But also, we've just come off of a very, very strong victory from Vibes. Harley versus Shaggy is a matchup we see constantly throughout these tournaments. So I imagine both of these guys are very well versed in what they're, well, I say what they're supposed to do, the ideal way to handle each other's kits. I'll be very interested to see uh, how this goes.
Yeah, let's go and get started here, brothers. We got BrianYi doing the combo that we all expect here. Shaggy, very good at getting you up in the air and sending you where you need to go. Both players finally starting to make some connections here. Kind of just spamming out at the moment just to see what connects and get a feel for your opponent here. BrianYi trying a parry, but not quite getting that off. See, missing some abilities here, just kind of swinging all willy-nilly. We got, okay, Sarah connecting a little bit there on the side of Vibes, but not really able to chain anything out of it though. The dash attack missing twice, definitely something that you want to do your best to connect with there. Ooh, getting punished with the nair. Yeah, the nair is something where if there's a nice chunk of whiff in that attack if you don't connect. So you gotta be careful there, to not get punished, especially by someone as skillful as BrianYi. He will make sure you regret just swinging like that. Wow, almost caught. Second stock there, but not quite. Nice dare into up tilt. Can't quite follow it up though. Shaggy sitting at 83. Harley at 79, but again, BrianYi is already one whole stock ahead, so he's kind of just cruising at this moment.
Absolutely, a very, very interesting match so far. Very much risky on both accounts. Harley went for the elimination there, but gets punished for it as Brian, who did a very sort of common Shaggy play in using the supercharge on the edge of the map to try and delay and easily avoid your opponent. Harley went for the punish but whiffed it. Harley does make up for it this time, however, and does get the stop back. BrianYi is now 2 stocks to 1 in favor, so still very much an opportunity to Vibes to bring this back, but it's going to need to play very carefully around a very aggressive and very risk happy BrianYi.
Yeah, BrianYi likes to play aggressive, likes to get inside. I mean, right now though, we can definitely see BrianYi is having a party. He's kind of chilling right now. Doesn't seem to feel very intimidated. So I mean, literally just jumping up and down on the platform, not swinging, throwing a nair out there. Finally, doesn't really do much with it though. Ooh, the bad bomb into the nair was kind of nice. Okay, now BrianYi is getting on the aggressive here. He says, "You hit me, so now I have to hit you back." And it does a nice little combo there. Can't quite finish anything off though. 65-74 here. Still in favor of BrianYi as he's 1 stock ahead. Sarah misses. Dare misses on the side of Vibes. Bat bomb goes off but doesn't do anything. Nice down tilt into the neutral attack. Ooh, and Vibes is able to get the 2nd stock. Now BrianYi still looking pretty comfortable. And you got to imagine that he's going to be able to end this matchup pretty soon. And pretty much just takes 1 jab, confirm. Oh, but doesn't get the confirm. There it is. There's the uppercut, and as we expected, game over.
Vibes did really well in the initial dodges in that final encounter. Unfortunately, things did just end up going in Brian's favor. He was able to find that one little window and get that nasty Shaggy uppercut through. And that is going to be a point in favor of BrianYi. Don't forget, this is still very much a best of 5 situation, so it's not over for Vibes by a long, long way.
Indeed. And thank you for reminding me. I wish there was some sort of way of seeing that on Start GG, that it's BO5 versus BO3. I always forget. I'm always like, yeah, 2-0, yeah, GG's removed. Oh, we're not moving on. Oh, yeah, I knew that.
That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
I look like the dummy. I look like the dummy every time. Okay.
No. It's okay. It's okay.
And then we just get producer in my ear going, hey, dumbass, it's best of 5. I'm like, oh, sweet, appreciate it.
See, this is why you're here to be the looks. You're you you know
Nah.
you're the sex appeal of this caster's desk, and I'm the one that can count to five.
You know what? I mean, at this rate, I mean, you guys might just find me twerking in my chair, in some future episode. At the, if
Hold
I
on,
keep this up.
can we just get a check on Twitch TOS real quick? Um,
Family stream, family stream, family
yo yo
stream.
yo 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 yo. Oh,
It looks like we're gonna be getting back into this matchup pretty soon here. Just hoping to see what takes place. Pretty solid match first time around. I think I saw what I expected to see from both players. BrianYi, I mean, and honestly, not just BrianYi. If you are a Shaggy main, your objective is to collect jab confirms. The more jab confirms you can collect, the better off you are. So the better that you are at getting inside, using dodge attacks, dodge lands, just being smooth, being fast, and a little deceptive, you're gonna succeed on Shaggy. Vibes. I would like to see a little bit more skill expression on the side of Vibes. I mean, Harley is someone who has been in the meta from the beginning, so you kind of understand what you want to look out for. Down tilt is a great combo starter, but can be countered pretty easily if you're a smart player. And Sayer is something that pretty much you're always looking out for anytime that Harley gets aerial. So there are certain moves that you're just aware are going to come your way. So it can be rather easy to get away from Harley players at times.
no, it's. I think the other thing as well is a lot of the kits that we see are just very movement heavy. So, but I think this is the you are much more informed on these things than I am not the platform fighter connoisseur here.
Uh,
Elsewhere on the lower bracket, we do still have a couple of matches that are taking place. Kiwi, Zombie, and Saint Milkman are still very much going at it. So good luck to the both of them. Mott's was able to beat Fixer and has moved on to round 3 of lower bracket. So congratulations to Mott's for doing so. Fat Cat is going up against Snarks Remarked, and that match is currently underway. And then elsewhere on the lower bracket as well, we have Girthquake going up against Alex. So yeah, again, very much good luck to the both of them. As for the 3 matches that are going underway, as far as I can see, we're not getting a score update yet, but we will let you know as soon as we see anything.
yeah. That's on point. I think this is the part where you and I just start staring into each other's eyes and you know, just giving words of affirmation.
I mean,
So
I'm wearing the glasses. You don't know where my eyes are. You don't know where I'm looking.
that's what makes this so awesome to me. So it makes this process even better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And this is one of the things that happens. In these tournaments, some technical issues do come about, but we will continue to persevere and and stay on the hunt. One of these matches is going to work for us. We'll get in there eventually. Heck, we might even well, no, it's the winter semis. We gotta watch the winter semi matches, right? I mean, we can't just say, "Hey, we're going to lower bracket now, guys." It's not that's no fun. That's no fun.
Polished gameplay, dear boy. Polished gameplay. Just perfectly working video games with no bugs or connection issues whatsoever. That's what we get here in 2025. I almost said it with a straight face. Almost said it with a straight face, but
Starting to sound like a podcast episode.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Episode number 47.
yeah. 39.5 Multiversus edition. God damn it.
Now it does look like Ruthless has taken a 2-1 lead over POTUS. So that's good. You love to see that. Not seeing much of an update here with BrianYi and Vibes' set though, so we're not quite sure how things are looking there. Last time we saw BrianYi was up 1-0 though.
Be very curious to see how that one does end up playing out. It's trying to get accurate information across the board here, which is not the easiest thing to do all the time, but we're making it work as best we can. I'm very much keeping my eye on that lower bracket as well because we have could have some very interesting outcomes. With personalities like Earthquake and Fat Cat down there, who've been a little bit of a pair of dark horses. If we're being real, like Earthquake put
Mm.
on a beautiful, beautiful performance against Fat Cat in round one, so we could be seeing a couple potential rematches. It does look like, however, Fat Cat has been eliminated as I speak. Snark's Remarks was able to beat them and is now going to go up against Mott's in their next matchup, which is not a matchup we've seen tonight. It was POTUS who was able to eliminate Snark, so we could be seeing Snark trying to go on a bit of a redemption story. Govquake does seem to have a point up on Alex, so very much congratulations to you for that one, and I hope your next round goes just as smoothly. And Kiwi and Saint Milkman, I still don't think we've had a score update yet. Oh no, we have. Saint Milkman does have a point up. I'm basically constantly hitting my refresh button here. But Saint Milkman is a point up on Zombie, and Alex was able to even up the scoreboard one apiece. So that matchup is still very much in competition.
Indeed, yeah, we've seen Girthquake in previous tournaments. I'm actually looking at the event repository right now. In a previous tournament, Girthquake did reach 5th place. That was back in October. And I want to say there was another opportunity before that, but maybe much earlier in oh yeah, there it is there. So back in September, Girthquake landed a tied 7th place on Harley, actually. So a little bit of a change up there. And I believe that would be it that we've seen. But let me just confirm. Hey, I'd hate to be wrong in this case. No, that's not Girthquake. That's Gritaku. Yeah. So it's just been 2 tournaments where we saw a 7th place spot and also 5th. So, yeah, Girthquake's been around for some time here.
Unfortunately, the information is just now coming through to me that Girthquake and Kiwi have both been eliminated, and our second round 3 match in our bracket is going to be Saint Milkman versus Alex, which I do believe is going to be starting imminently. So very much good luck to both of them. Meanwhile, we have BrianYi and Vibes. We have finally gotten this match to the point where we can view them. Looking at the overlay, it's saying 2-0. I'm going to assume that that is accurately informed from our producer. So we are in win conditions for BrianYi.
Yes. Nice to see the Nubia queen coming out here. I'm interested to see what Vibes has. We've only seen Nubia once, at least on stream in the previous tournament. Nubia definitely not known for being a singles guy, definitely more of a doubles character, but has some nice range. As you just saw right there, didn't connect unfortunately. But I mean, to start the match off, BrianYi was able to get a very early stock here, so very good start for BrianYi. I'm sure BrianYi's gonna be much more comfortable, as we've seen in previous matchups. Kind of sit around, dance on the map, play very slow here, and not try to do too much. Nice parry into the dare, into the up tilt, but can't quite follow up from there either. Now, in this case, I mean, you have someone who is so great at commanding space. Oof, almost connected. Okay, very nice use of the dare there from Vibes. I only expect that going forward we'll see more use of that range.
Unfortunately, it's not going to save them on this occasion. BrianYi was able to get that second elimination, that second stock now up, and was able to do it maintaining a very, very low heat level on their own at second stocks. Nubia is definitely in a rough spot right now. Is going to need to start pulling out some moves from that bag of tricks that they have. But BrianYi using that floating platform to sort of maintain the juggle on Nubia and gets an ironclad knee, which is going to get the elimination very quick.